good morning, good afternoon. We are Team 2 represented by Joel, Jocelyn, and I, Misael. And in this presentation, we will be talking about nouns, adjectives, and pronouns. Hope you like it, and well, let's start. A noun is a word that refers to something or someone. It can be a thing like a book or a pencil, a person, Juan or Pedrito, an animal, a dog, a cat, or an alligator, a place, Las Vegas, an idea, peace, love, or injustice like the video game. Sometimes nouns can express qualities like the softness of a pillow or the hardness of an apple. And and in some other specific cases it can express an action, but it depends entirely on the context of the sentence. An example would be in the sentence, his yodeling is pretty amazing. The noun would be his yodeling. Yeah. Nouns are usually represented by a single word, but that's not always the case. There are two types of nouns: common nouns and proper nouns. Common nouns are words that refer to a person, place, or thing, but not in a particular way. A better way to understand it is to look at your surroundings and name everything that you can see. Those things or that list of things that you mentioned will be all common nouns. A proper noun is the name of a specific person, place, or thing. It usually begins with a capital letter. Some examples are Abraham Lincoln, Argentina, and Nike. They all start with capital letter. And yeah, that's it for nouns.
Adjectives. Adjectives are basically a word that go before another word that adds traits like quantity, quality, and among other things. A couple of examples are weak, fast, new, old, and bright. These are all used very commonly to describe other words. As example, the fast bird, a bird that goes very fast, like this, or very a tasty chocolate drink, which is like this one, or very tasty whipped cream, like this one. Fun fact: if you combine whipped cream with chocolate milk, it tastes really, really good. Yeah.
Hi. Well, since you already saw about the adjectives that my partner teach you about, I'm going to teach you about the pronouns. First of all, you need to understand what it is. A pronoun is a word that you use instead of a noun or a noun phrase. Pronouns refers to either a noun that has been already mentioned or to a noun that does not need to be named specifically. The most common pronoun is the personal pronouns that they divided in three persons. The first person refers to a person or people that are speaking or writing. We use the word I when we're talking in singular, or we when we're talking or writing in plural. Okay, then we have the second person that is to the person or people that we are speaking to. That we use the word you when we're talking in singular, or we use still the word you when we're talking plural. Then we have the third person that is referring to other people or things. We use the word he, she, it, and them. They, sorry. And when we're talking in singular, and we use the word they when we're talking in plural. Like nouns, personal pronouns function as either subject of a verb, object of a verb, or a pronoun. Most of the personal pronouns have different subject and object forms. When we're talking about the object pronouns, they have a little bit changes between the personal and object. So I'm going to tell you about a few words that are different. And first of all, we have first person. That's totally same. And we use the first person that they still divide in first, second, and third person. And we use the word me when we're talking singular or us when we're talking in plural. Then we have the second person that we use the word you in singular, and we still use the word you in plural. That's the second person, it does not change. Then lastly, we have the third person, sorry, and we use him, her, them, and it in singular, and we use the word them in plural. Okay, since I already clarified that, I'm going to tell you some of the examples that I think about it so you can understand better. First of all, we have they went climbing to the mountains. If you see the first word that we use is they, that it's a pronoun, and we use it as subject. Then we have they went with her to the park. If you see the first word is still they, and we're using it like subject. But if you see closely, you can see the word her that we use it like referring to another person that is an object pronoun. Then another example is as women should stick together. We use the word us referring to a group of women. And the last example is it is a beautiful day to stay alive. We use the word it as a subject. And little tip, if you are searching for a pronoun, you should search for the first word of a sentence and look for whatever that is referring to a person or the name of something. Thank you for your attention. That's all. I hope you understand all.